What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing a grand challenge. We're going to try to get 12 wins using the Mighty Miner. So this is a good deck that pairs nicely with the Mighty Miner, this RG deck. I saw Morton got to 8,000 trophies with it, and I thought, you know what? Maybe the Mighty Miner is a little bit better than I thought. I don't think it's OP or anything like that, but I do think he is balanced, and in some situations he can get a lot of value, especially if you take one of your opponent's towers and then you just send it right on top of their other tower in a 2-tower situation. It might be hard to explain, but maybe I'll get in a situation where I can show you what I'm talking about. The Hunter is a good air, counter. You got the Ghost. Ghost is really strong in the meta. Fisherman, obviously you need it with the RG, and then Lightning for all of the Archer Queens. So if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really would appreciate that from you guys. It does mean a lot. But yeah, 8-1 right now. We'll see if we can get the 12 wins, and I'll see you guys when I find the first match. Okay, here we go. We found a match here against RS. It's a Japanese player. We'll go ahead and give him the good luck, and he's just going to go for a Fire Spirit. So I guess we can just go Mighty Miner in the back, and maybe he's using Hog or something. We'll see. Okay, it looks like he actually has Drill, so this will be interesting. I think we can just cycle our Fisherman here, and maybe go for Ghost if he decides to play a Drill. I guess we'll see what he does. But I think for now we can just go Royal Giant in the back, because we have all this down in the left lane, so he can't pressure in the left lane, and there's no way he's going to go in the right lane when I already played an RG. And it's very good that he has Tesla, because if he had the Inferno, this matchup would probably be pretty challenging, because of course Inferno is pretty good against the Royal Giant, whereas the Tesla, it's not as good because it just dies immediately to the Lightning. So he's going to just rocket that, I guess. I'm kind of curious if we could actually activate the King Tower here against the Valkyrie. It looks like he's got Expo, so probably doesn't... I didn't even think this was Expo. I thought it was Goblin Drill, but obviously now we know that it's Expo. I thought this was Goblin Drill after seeing the Valkyrie, because usually Expo isn't used with Valkyrie unless they're using the Tornado, but I don't think he's using Tornado, so yeah, I'm kind of surprised he's using this variation of Expo. And also, we didn't activate the King Tower. I think it's either I messed up the placement or that the timing of the Fisherman wasn't good, but I think I messed up the placement. I think it had to actually be one tile more to the left, but it's all good. We're still in a really good, start to this match anyway. And I also think that even though we might not be able to get value out of using the ability of the Mighty Miner, I feel like just because of how much hit points he has, he's going to be so useful as a tank in this matchup. So I think we're still going to get some good value out of him, which is nice. So we're just trying to avoid giving him rocket value. I don't want to clump everything together. That would obviously be kind of bad. I guess we'll just go for an RG here. And I do have my Lightning ready if he decides to play something else with the Tesla. Okay, nice Fisherman. We are able to pull that away, so that's really solid. And he is going to go Tesla. I'm going to go ahead and Lightning it. We also hit the Bomber, so that's really solid. And the RG is going to, get another shot. So there we go. We increase our lead even more. And I don't know how he's going to be able to get an Expo connection when I have two really solid tanks. I feel like it's going to be... Okay, that was a very aggressive rocket, and I don't think it was a good play because he already dealt some damage in the opposite lane, and I'm going in the left lane, so I don't think he wants to be applying pressure as the Expo player in the left lane, so that was really interesting. We're also going to get a solid Lightning value here. We can hit the Tesla, the Valkyrie, as well as the tower. I don't know if we're going to get a shot. No, we barely do not get it, sadly, but we still got some, damage with the Lightning nonetheless. So I think we're definitely going to pressure here because that rocket was really aggressive. He didn't play it on anything. I am going to go ahead and... Okay, never mind. We're not going to Lightning. That was actually a good Tesla on his end. So we're just going to log this. And I don't think the rocket will hit the Mighty Miner. No, it's not. So he is just cycling rockets on the tower, hitting absolutely nothing. I feel like he shouldn't get away with that. That's very... aggressive, and yeah, I think eventually it's going to cost him the game. Yeah, you can see, yeah, there you go. That should be GG. When you're using, rocket, there's only so long you can rocket the tower for before you can't defend. Unless you're using the Tornado, then you might be able to, especially if you're against, you know, certain matchups where it's easy to defend, like maybe a balloon or something, but otherwise, you're going to get overwhelmed. And we're able to get the win, so good first game there. I mean, not good use out of the ability of the Mighty Miner, but we still were able to, you know, use it as a tank, so he was never able to send in the Expos. And actually, that guy, I feel like he was pretty good, because I think I recognize his name somewhere, but I didn't want to say it, like, right at the start. And, yeah, I mean, he's top 500, and 68. That might be Ta. I can't remember correctly for sure, but that could be the Japanese pro player Ta, but I don't want to, like, say for sure that's who it is, because, yeah, I don't speak Japanese. But anyway, we found the next match here against Novak, so we'll go ahead and give him the good luck and see what he wants to do. So he's going to go for a miner, so we can just go for a Mighty Miner on top of it. Very nice. Double miners going head-to-head. He's going to go Magic Archer, so this might actually be the one time where we want to use our ability, because it's going to drop a bomb on top of the Magic Archer, which is actually very helpful in that situation, so I can't complain with that interaction at all. That was pretty helpful. Okay, so he's using Valkyrie. I think we can Royal Giant in the back in the other lane, so hopefully he has Spear Goblins so our log can get good value. The only problem is I feel like it would be much better in this matchup if I had a Fireball, just because I feel like the Magic Archer is just going to get a ridiculous amount of value, and I'm kind of scared about it. Because with Lightning, I have to overcommit just to take it out, which is kind of annoying. But I guess we'll see, you know, what happens. So we'll just go Hunter here. He might try to Magic Archer, so I'm going to go Mighty Miner. It was kind of just in case. It looks like he didn't play it, though, unfortunately. But he still, yeah, has to go Valkyrie, so he has to spend a lot just to take this out, which I'm fine with. He's going to go... Okay, that was... I think I'm going to go Royal Ghost. Maybe we could activate the King Tower on this Magic Archer. I don't know if he's going to... Well, let's see if he lets us. And did I even do it properly? I guess we'll find out. Oh, nice, we did. Perfect. So we get the King Tower activated. That's going to be pretty helpful, I'd say. I mean, he has quite a few ground cards, and now he has to play the Miner in the safe spot if he wants to avoid, you know, having the King Tower helping out. So yeah, like, even though we are in the, you know, hit points, well, we're, like, not ahead in hit points, we're, you know, the King being activated, I think, is very helpful. Okay, that's Splash, so maybe not the best defense there by him. And 2 RG shots. Okay, just like that, we take the lead. Wow, I was not expecting to get that much damage. We're just going to go... Oh, wow. Okay, those arrows were very good. I actually got to give him the well played there. I wasn't expecting him to, you know, go for those prediction arrows, obviously. Smart play by him. Let's see what he does here. I don't know if he's going to... There's no way he's going to just let us pull that Magic Archer, right? Actually, he did. Wow, that's surprising. I'm going to Lightning this. Maybe we just log here. I feel like he's in a bit of trouble. This might even be just straight up GG. Yeah, that's going to be it. Wow. That changed. That turned around really quickly. He, you know, he had that really good prediction arrows and got that damage, but that 1 RG push won us it. So yeah, we were able to get the win. Again, not really because of the Mighty Miner, but I will say, and you know, it's obvious because all the champions do this, you get that 3-card cycle, right? And yeah, we're finding the games quick, which is nice as well. So it helps your cycle a lot when you have the Mighty Miner down, because obviously with all champions you have a 3-card cycle, meaning when it's deployed, you only have to play 3 cards to get back to other units instead of 4. So it is useful in that way, but I think just the overall strength of it is a little weaker, but I think it's still good to know that he's solid. So if you guys unlock him and it's like the only champion you have, it's like the first one you unlocked, you can still use it. And there's a very good chance it's going to get buffed, because knowing Supercell, they're going to want the champion to be, you know, pretty good, obviously, because it's, you know, it's a new card champion, so it likely is going to get buffed. So don't worry too much if you do want to see him in action. Okay, so this guy's actually using the Mighty Miner as well, so this is gonna be interesting. This is, I think, maybe the first opponent, or second maybe, I played against in the Grand Challenge who's also using it. Maybe it is RG because he... Okay, well, right as I say that, it's not RG. Because, obviously, he's got the minor. So I'm curious what this is. I actually have no idea. I'm going to send in the RG, though, because I don't think it's too aggressive based off of what he's used so far. Because I knew he had, like, Rascals, which the log does good against. But the cannon does great against the RG, so I'm not too happy to see that. There's a chance he's using Balloon, and if that is the case, Hunter is incredible against the Balloon, but it's, you know, quite literally our only air counter, so it could get a little scary if he uses a Snowball to, you know, push the Hunter out of the way, so I guess we'll, you know, see what happens. And just in case he has a Balloon, which I do think he does, I'm going to have to save my Hunter and not cycle it until he... I don't know, but then again, he's got Log, which is kind of making me think he doesn't have a Balloon, because why would he have Log in a Balloon deck? That's kind of bizarre. So I don't know. I don't want to say for certain it's Balloon, but at the same time, I feel like it is. I guess we'll find out, right? I think pretty soon, though, I'm going to have to cycle my Hunter because I got to get rid of this Mega Minion. That's just going to get pulled, though, and we can get another RG down. So this is looking really solid, actually. I'm going to send in a Ghost here. I think he's going to get overwhelmed unless he has, like, a really good spell for this situation. Yeah, Mighty Miner, though, is kind of not doing anything, but it is giving me that 3-card cycle, as I said. So, like, we're already back to an RG. I feel like we should send it in now, just because it seems like the momentum is going our way so much, and he's just having such a hard time defending. Not a great cannon placement there. You can tell he's just... I don't know if that Mighty Miner at the bridge was good. I guess we'll see. I think at this point we just got to keep spamming him. Fisherman to pull. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I think we should keep up the pressure. This is just... the, like, relentless spam. I don't know. Sooner or later, we'll probably, I hope, break through, right? Yeah, I mean, RG's gonna get a couple shots here. Here we go. Does this guy just not have a win condition? I don't understand. I actually don't understand. I'm so confused. Like, what is his win condition? Okay, poison. So it's just a minor control deck. Double minor... control deck. Very interesting. So lightning is gonna hit whatever he... Okay, there we go. That's game. Alright, that's a weird deck. Very strange. He didn't use the... I thought, like... I thought for sure he had a balloon and he was just holding it the whole time, but... Okay, one thing, I do like the mastery, but when it pops up like that, it can be a little annoying because you can't close out of it. You have to wait those few seconds, so I will say maybe they should make that kind of a quality of life change, but okay, interesting. So it's just minor control, kind of like a B-Rad style kind of deck. Very interesting. All right, so 11-1. I'll see you guys when I find, you know, hopefully the last match here we can get the 12-1, which would be great. Okay, here we go. Potentially the last match if we end up winning it. So Mighty Miner is in our starting hand. We could use it if he's not going to do anything. I think it's a safe starting play to just play in the back. And, okay, so we can go Barbell. Perfect. We'll just Mighty Miner in response. And see what he wants to do. Okay, so we can go Baby Drag. And, yeah, I forgot if I already mentioned how I'd like to see him buffed, but I think 1 Elixir ability or more hit points, or maybe he charges up slightly faster, like any of those things. I feel like there's lots of ways he can be buffed. So we're going to RG in the back here. I feel like he's using Graveyard for sure. And I didn't actually expect that Baby Dragon to have that much. Okay, goodness gracious. I think we might be fine, though, because he's probably going to have to Bar Barrel. Okay, Valkyrie got pulled. This is going to be a little annoying, because I don't have a lot of graveyard answers. But let's see. Send in the RG, because his cycle's really messed up. I think he has to Tornado here for sure. But even after that, okay, I'm going to Lightning for sure. So this is about going to tie up the game, I think. In fact, we might even take the lead. Yeah, we do. But we're down a lot of Elixir. If he goes Valkyrie at the bridge, I'm going to block with the Mighty Miner. I doubt he'll do that because I feel like he'd expect it, but you never know, I guess. We'll see what he does. But I feel like that would be a... Okay, so he's going to Bard Barrel. Decides not to Graveyard with it. Probably the smart play, because I feel like we're going to go Ghost here. Yeah, that Tombstone is just going to sadly distract the Mighty Miner. Nothing we can really do about that. We'll Hunter the Baby Drag, though. We just RG in the back. I feel like we have to in this type of matchup. And hope we can defend. Yeah, I guess we're not going to take that much damage. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I'm going to Lightning this. Pretty good value. Ooh, that might have been a bad Tornado there. And also a bad Tombstone. Does he... Okay, he got back to another Valkyrie, though, sadly. Mighty Miner, I guess. Okay, we have to block the bridge. Okay, we defended. Not a good Tornado. I feel like that was desperation. I might Lightning here and just cycle another, because I don't see myself breaking through with an RG. The Tombstone is just way too strong. I can block the bridge again. Well, I failed, but I guess it's going to die anyway. Lightning coming in, and I think we got it. Let's go. Nice. I'm glad we were able to win that, because I honestly... And he's laughing? You know what? I'm going to laugh, too, because I think that's a good matchup for him. So, I don't mind BMing him a little bit, especially because he's salty. I mean, if he didn't laugh, I wouldn't have done it. But, you know, it's all for good fun, right? So, there we go. We are able to get the 12 win. And I'll tell you guys real quick before I open the chest why I think it's a bad matchup, because... Really, I shouldn't be able to ever break through with my RG if he plays good, and I feel like a couple of his graveyard pushes were a little bit rushed. I was able to block the bridge in a couple of them, and he didn't probably support them adequately or as well as he could have. And then the Mighty Miner just doesn't really do very much, in my opinion, especially for defending the graveyard. It's a pretty horrible graveyard counter. But, yeah, I mean, still, really happy I was able to win it. I felt like we played it pretty well. We did, you know, smart defenses, and we... applied pressure at the right times and got some really good lightning values. So, go ahead and open up the chest here. And, okay, no legendary, but I guess we already have all the legendaries maxed anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, yeah, that is going to be it for the video. So, hope you guys did end up enjoying it. You know, you guys could try this out too if you want. I don't think that this deck is OP, but if you're looking for, you know, a Mighty Miner deck to try, I definitely would recommend this. Or, I heard it's also pretty good in Graveyard, but I guess I have yet to see someone have a lot of success with it in Graveyard. But yeah, I'd love to see him get a buff, just because I think every champion deserves to be, you know, OP when it's, you know, first release. Kind of like the Skeleton King got a little bit of help. You know, it ended up being immune to pushback, besides the log, and then also, I think it got, like, a hit points buff. I don't know, but I remember it got buffed. So, yeah, I do think good chance Supercell will buff it. But, yeah, that is going to be it. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying the video. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thanks again until next time, guys.